Hey, if you're watching this, then you're one of the people who is subscribed to my mailing list. And thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is why I'm doing this video blog because I am really, really tired of writing. I used to do them, every week, and then I'll do once a month. And it's just like really taxing just trying to put all my feelings down, written out for friends, family, fans, some strangers who I think just on it. Oh, that's good. You get it. It's hard. Even when I talk about writing, things happen. So anyway, I'm in Minnesota right now. I'm doing this show later today for the Hilarious World of Depression. It's their 2-year anniversary celebration. I'm going to talk about some mental health stuff, do some stand-up comedy. It's going to be fun. The podcast was named, I think, 2017 Podcast of the Year. And I'm really excited about doing it. Right now I'm in the hotel. It's really great. Shout out to the Doubletree Suites. Really good place. And I just wanted to let you know what I was doing and what I got coming up. And I'll probably be doing this from now on, just like video blogs, whatever. But the most important thing is this. Comedy Outliers is coming to an end in the form of a live show. We've done the show for about 6 years. This February 24th is going to be our 6-year anniversary. For 6 years, every month, me and my partner, Brandon Collins, we put together this great, amazing comedy show. And it was a showcase when it started, when was that, 2012? 6 years ago? Yeah, 2012. We started with just our peers who we thought were just like so funny and they should be seen by the industry and they should be celebrated because that's how we felt. And so we started booking young comics. At the time, I think it was like Emma Willman, Jabron Salim, Michael Che, names that might mean something to you guys now because they've been on, Emma's been on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. She has an arc this season. Michael Che is on Saturday Night Live. Jabron Salim, he did the NBC stand-up for diversity finalist showcase. I mean, everyone's on the show has been great, and they've done amazing things in their career. And as Brandon and I have, but I think that we're trying to start doing more for us personally. So we're still going to keep the podcast, but we're not going to do the live show anymore. So we're doing our last live show at the Bell House. That's going to be crazy. It's going to be like the greatest show we've ever done, the biggest show we've ever done. I think Bell House holds about 200 to 300 seats. So if you're watching this and you haven't got your tickets, please get your tickets. We want to sell it out. We want to leave with a bang. I mean, two brothers who just got together and said, okay, we're going to just turn independent comedy on its head. And we just want to celebrate that. It was ahead of its time when we started doing the show. There weren't really any well-produced independent shows for a monthly standing. And I think since that time, there's been so many that just keep popping up like, oh, this type of stand-up comedy showcase. And then there was so much that people started adding different things to the stand-up comedy showcase. Like, okay, we're going to do stand-up comedy and also people are going to talk about their favorite temperatures or time of day or something. And it was always these other things. And I would like to think that Brandon and I helped push the envelope in independent production, especially in New York City. So if you're watching this, I'll probably have like a link or a scroll or something on the bottom here, whatever, in post. But please check it out. The podcast will be coming back. And if you guys don't listen to the podcast, it's a hilarious podcast. And right now is the best time to start listening to it because Brandon and I have taken like a little break with the podcast. The boys getting married, and you gotta take your time in doing that. So he's going to figure all that out, do that. Really happy for him. I can't wait to see him at the wedding. I'm going to be in a tux. It's going to be a whole situation. Well, not a tux, but a suit, but you guys get it. So he's going to do that, and we're going to get the podcast going back sometime after the wedding is done, okay? After the marriage is they have that ceremony. But in the meantime, please catch up on the podcast. Please continue to support Comedy Outliers and supporting me. I really do appreciate it. And what else is going on with me? A lot of great things. I know for fans of the web series, me and Rojo have written a pilot for it, and we're in different stages with that. And yeah, that's good. And I'm working on something else. And a lot of things are going on, and I hate that. Sometimes I write and I try to share with you guys like what's going on and I can't really say it. For those who know me, like the friends who are like watching this, they're like, oh, Mike doesn't like talking about anything until it's like right about to be done. And that's just how I am. So all I can say is, I'll say this, the goal for Can't Stop, Won't Stop is to be a TV show. That's one of my goals. TV or maybe a streaming thing, and that's like one of my focus. Right now. Another focus of mine is a podcast idea that I've been like working out and fleshing out. That's something I want to do. I have some live shows that I have coming up. that have like I okay, I have a lot. I'm not gonna start plugging other things, but I have a live show coming up. I have a lot of different things in the works. But the most important thing is to make sure to stay tuned. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel because I'm probably gonna put a lot of videos like this on there. And my stand up. And yeah. Also, I'm probably not gonna be on Facebook that much anymore. I see that Facebook has this thing of like taking a lot of the links and burying them depending on the metrics. So like if I put a funny video and you're looking to hear from me, but you might not have liked the Facebook fan page, you're not going to see that video. Or if you're a Facebook friend of mine and you haven't liked the status or something, my stuff is going to get buried, and I think that's stupid. It's kind of the same thing for YouTube, and I hate that I have to drive traffic to YouTube with this video, but you win some, you lose some until I get to that level where I'm just like, hey, just go to my website, which is going to be the next thing that I'm going to focus on after all these things are done. But still, hit me up at yomikebrown.com. Thanks for checking me out. Also, big happy birthday to my brother Miles. He just turned 21. Welcome to adulthood. And anything else, just hit me up still. And thanks for subscribing or unsubscribing or watching, whatever. If you got this far, it's only like 6 minutes into this video. It's not too long. And Minnesota is really, really, really nice. I really haven't looked at the town, but I mean like nice in the sense of they're nice people. I got off the plane at about 9:45, and the town closes at like 10, and I'm super hungry, so I'm like, okay, what am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? I Google, and I find out that there's a Chipotle right next to the hotel, but they close at 10. So if I'm leaving the airport at 9:45, trying to get to the hotel, which is going to be like a 15-minute drive, I'm not going to make it. So what I do is I call one of the event coordinators for the Hilarious World of Depression show, and I say, hey, I'm super hungry. Is there anything in the area? And he's like, well, what do you want? And I was like, well, I kind of just want Chipotle because it's right there, but I know I'm not going to make it. And he says, you know what? I got you. Calls Chipotle. They make the burrito. Keep the place open for me. So no one's in the place or whatever. They just have it ready to go, ready for me to pick up when I get there. And all I had to do was just go and wave, and they opened it up for me. And that just that was just the nicest thing that's ever happened to me in a Chipotle. I mean, I've never had food just ready for me to go. Because they definitely would have closed. If it was New York City, they would have said, you know what, Mike can just go back on the plane if he wants Chipotle because we're not gonna do that for him. But they looked out for me, so Minnesota is great so far. Also, I am one of the 5 black people that I've seen in Minnesota so far, and the only one who is not presently working at this hotel. So, that's about it. Thanks. Shout out to everybody who's watching this, and keep it cool. Peace.